Brainiacs! What's going on, everybody? Ooh. Yeah, man. Let's get this thing going. Why don't we? All right. Indeed. Looky what we've got here. Welcome to Miami. What do we got? Do we got demons? Do we got extraterrestrials? What about Project Bluebeam? We got Project Bluebeam up in here? Do we got shit that, mind manipulation, mind control, people seeing shit that's not really there, blah, 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 and mass panic? What the hell? What's going on? They didn't see anything. No videos, right? We're going to go through a bunch of videos tonight. Let you guys make the decision your own self. So don't go nowhere, anybody. Share this broadcast, share this podcast, and welcome to the Matrix Minds of Things. We're going to dig into some enigma. Why don't we? Let's go. What do you say, Brainiacs? You guys ready? It's time. It's showtime, brains. That's right. It's Matrix time. And it's go time. Welcome aboard, everybody. Let's go. Talk about ufology, conspiracy, controversy, and anything and everything that we can get into tonight. Let's go. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Get up, Brainiacs! Yeah! It's definitely your show. Your show, and we appreciate you for being here. Buckle up, everybody. Welcome aboard. Oh, Brainiacs. Let's get over to the chat real quick. Let's see what's up. See what's going on. Mr. Earl Fields is in the house. Yeah, Doolittle's in the house. Mr. Andy Cassidy's out. Oh, God, a bunch of. These are all first timers, brand new to the show. Never seen the show before. But look, tonight's gonna be fun. I'm gonna go through some chats. I'm going to go through a bunch of your guys' Facebook profiles. You guys sent me a bunch of shit. Shell Rochester's like, do you want me to call? Yeah, sure, you can call me now if you want to call. You got us on speed fucking dial over here. I know you do. Hopefully you're feeling better. No doubt. You cranked up on some mojo. Okay. One of these nights, I'm probably just going to keel over on the damn show. I hope I'm not. I hope that don't happen. Anyway, I'm going to go through some of your guys' like I said, profiles, Facebook profiles, and some of the shit that you guys sent me via Messenger. You know what? There is so much going on in Miami. I don't think really, at this point, anybody knows what the hell to think. I have no idea if they are aware their own selves. I mean, it's almost like Neptune Triton said. Let me repeat what he said. It's almost as if it was like hallucinogenic mind control. Somebody seen something. They seen something. Okay, we've got like little images and shit. We've got video footage of things, just things, right? Also got some video footage of portals, like a portal being opened up in the middle of the damn mall. So again, you know, it's really wild to see or figure out what's going on. So who really knows what the hell is going on? You know what I'm saying? Because it's really wild. Michelle Rochester, what's up, girly? How are you? Hello, Erico360. You gonna talk? I can hear you. I can hear you, but you can't obviously. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna mute this call.
Recording started.
Definitely gonna mute that call. Anyway. Alright. Look. Stay muted. Stay muted. Can't talk, stay muted. Because if not, I will fucking have fun with you, I promise. If you were just a troll, I promise you. You called the wrong place. Alright. Especially whenever I got your digits on the screen. You called the wrong place. Alright. I'm gonna roll over here. I gotta open up a whole nother screen, but we're gonna talk about, and I'm gonna show you all of the content that was shared with us, right? Because it's definitely weird. I can't even say that it is. I can't even say that it's fake. There's so much shit going on right now. I have no idea what to think my own self, because it's just things coming out of left field. People. I've seen portals. I've seen. You name it. Let's just start with this, okay? This is Shell Rochester. Dropped this in a chat. So I want to show you this right now.
Miami Mall.
Let me hang on. Let's go to this real quick, and then we'll definitely get to the other one. Again, this is short. This is a minute and 20 some seconds. Where am I going? We're gonna go. Oh, that all completely screws up that screen, don't it? There, yeah. All right, so here we go, brainiacs. Let me go over here and grab this. All right. So anyway, they say aliens in Miami, right? I don't know. New footage inside the mall. This is a portal opening up from Miami Bayside Mall. Again, don't know. Let's see if I can make this bigger, because you guys definitely want to see this. You want to see this, okay? We'll give credit here in a little bit, but just check this out. Ready? And here we go.
Portals and shape-shifting interdimensional aliens at the Miami Mall. Well, new footage showing a portal opening up inside the mall and people running. So, was there actually guns being shot at these aliens, or was there actually fights going on? The amount of cops that showed up was just shocking. So a lot of people don't actually realize that we are actually not even existing in a 3D world anymore. The planet has fully been in the fourth dimension since last year, which means the underworld has collapsed. The astral plane is right here on the surface of the planet. This is what Ascension is all about. All these veils to other worlds, other dimensions collapsing and allowing multidimensionality to exist right here in the human body. But a lot of these, of course, could be Project Bluebeam, could be a lot of holograms being created to try to see what would happen in the public. Have to realize that the astral plane is here right now, and people's biggest fears are being manifested in real life, in the physical. I have lots of videos on Earth 1111 talking about all of this, including who are these aliens? Are they demons? Are they something negative? Well, there's both. Portals and shape-shifting interdimensional aliens at the Miami Mall? Well, new footage showing a portal opening up inside the mall and people running. So, was there actually guns being shot at these aliens, or was there actually fights going on? The amount of cops that showed up was just shocking. So a lot of people don't actually realize that we are actually not even existing in a 3D world anymore.
There we go. So there you have it. There's the one. Now, those people that do not believe in the astral plane, that's completely fine. I'm down with that because I've heard it. I have heard it all. Let me see if area code 360 is back at it yet. Area code 360, can you hear me? And can I hear you? Hello. 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 Come on.
Hold on.
Hold on. I'm holding.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Very, very faintly.
Weird. You know what? Let me try calling back without it. I go again because I'm on the iPhone.
All right.
Let me just try doing it straight. I'll call right back.
That's the problem. It's an Apple. I'm going to take another call, but you call me back. Okay. Area code 863. What's up? Welcome to the Matrix Minds, Brainiac. Hello. Hello. McFly, can you hear me? Or are we going to get messed with all night tonight? What's up?
Oops, I forgot I had myself on mute too.
Oh, okay. Well, who is this? Hello?
It's Danny.
Danny, what's up, bro?
Hey, man. Had to represent Florida, being we got craziness going on down here.
Your state is fucking whacked, bro. Your state is like beyond whacked. Holy shit. What's going? What? How far are you from Miami? Out of curiosity.
It's a good 3 hours, 3.5, depending on traffic. Could be 4 on a bad day. I'm in Central Florida, just outside of Tampa.
Oh, all right. Gotcha. All right. So what? Since you live in Florida, you down there. What's the word? What's the word that you've heard? Have you heard any of this?
Well, the most interesting thing is I contacted a few friends who have friends in law enforcement, this, that, and the other, because I was like, let's approach this like this ain't an alien thing. What else could it be?
Project Bluebeam,
And
manipulations. That's just I don't know, bro.
Well, the external video, yes, but let's take for a minute. Supposedly, like the one video you brought up a minute ago, most of it happened inside.
Mm-hmm.
And none of them, because they were all like, oh, yeah, we've seen it. It's like 50 to 100 cars showed up. There is no way outside of a 9/11 event you would ever see that.
No.
On top of that, you got the fact that they shut down the airport and put a no-fly zone, I forget how far over the mall. But the airport was, you're talking a very busy international airport was shut down. That takes a major event.
Right. Well, yeah.
On top of that, no one was allowed to leave unless your phone was searched.
See, you know what? I call bullshit on that. I really do. I myself call bullshit on that. Somebody said, well,
why? Because they do that. That's common protocol.
Dude, there's been a lot of shit go on. Akron has had like 3 major ass shootings. 3 major shootings. Okay? And wild shit go on here. And I have never heard of the police trying to confiscate fucking cameras, man. In fact, they try to take my shit.
No. I did not say they confiscated cameras. I said they wanted to check everyone's phone to see if they had anything. On top of that, every camera around there has been confiscated. There is no video. They were refusing to release body cam footage. It's fishy. Everyone's saying the same thing. We don't know what happened, but whatever it was has to be insanely huge.
Constitutional law breach right there. Anybody goes through my cell phone, they're not
100%.
that I give a fuck, but I'm just about what's in it. There's nothing in it, but that's still my property. And without a warrant, you ain't getting my phone. You're just not getting my phone.
Oh, I get you. Well, you could always say, I didn't video anything.
Right,
But,
right.
Most people would go to the cop and go, hey, yeah, I tried to take a picture. Here's what I got. Now, there were several people who said they did try to take a picture and their cameras were malfunctioning, which that's kind of easy to do. I think the exterior thing that we saw very likely to be a Project Bluebeam thing. I mean, you had 2 black helicopters in the air and nothing else. Wouldn't be hard to satellite project down there.
Right.
Or potentially even from one of the copters. I mean, it was blurry. It was this, that, and the other. But whatever it is, why the big cover-up? And what the other most interesting thing is, I can tell you right now, living in Florida, everybody's fucking armed down here. And them trying to say it was fireworks, there was a fight with sticks, and
Yeah, no.
it was potentially some cartel kids. No, those wouldn't be fireworks going off. There'd be actual weapons. So, wild the lies. You know what I'm saying?
I do. Mr. Carrington, here's what I want you to do.
Yeah.
I want to introduce you real quick. This is our friend Mr. Danny Carrington. Been with us for a while now. He's been, God, how long are you? You're a long time listener, aren't you? How long have you been?
It's been a few years now.
2-3 years. Anyway,
I just never make the shows because usually I'm asleep by now.
Yeah, it's true.
Bless you.
No, that was you. I'm snoring. All right, hang tight.
I thought you got.
Hang tight. We're gonna get a menage
Hey,
up
I
in
like
here.
what.
I like what?
Did you see what Megan Scott said?
No. What did she say? I've seen the spider-looking things before. That's what she says. Let's take this other. Hang on.
I believe these are from Orion.
I don't know. Let's check. Hang on, Danny. Let's check this other call too. There was actually ahead of you, but we couldn't hear her. Hang on. Let's check this out.
Hit it. I'm muting myself.
Get it, baby. Hello, area code 360,
Hello.
West Coast. Can you hear me now?
I hope so. Can you hear me?
You are low. I can't.
Am I low?
You're very low.
I don't know what to do. Can I call from the actual other number and not do a regular phone? Because I'm on the iPhone and this is sucking hard.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I can give. You want me to give you with what are you talking about? You talking about calling via the studio via the line, like via IP? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, let me try. We'll get this eventually. I'm going to get my other phone with the headset so you can actually hear me, and I'm going to try it that way and see if it'll work.
All right. Besides, this was Michelle Rochester, everybody, by the way. She's trying.
AKA Michelle Nobles.
Nobles.
Crazy Dragon Lady.
Crazy is no fucking doubt.
That.
All right, look. You call back, and we'll see if we can't dig you out of the mud. All right?
Call back.
All right.
Okay, I'll call right back.
That's fine. All right, Mr. Danny, here's what I'm going to do. I want to go through some more of this video. There's a lady also in the chat, right? There's a girl in the chat. If I can dig her out of there, hang on. Nicole Marie. Nicole has got right here. Nicole has got everything like lined up. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to run over to her page and I'm going to share some shit that she's dug and she's put together because she's put everything line by line. I wish she would call and say what she is digging, putting together, yada yada yada. So Nicole, I know you probably can't. My guess, you probably cannot. If not, I would call you. I would war dial you. It's Monday. No, that was Wednesday. Damn. Anyway, I'm gonna go over there. Let me get to my share screen.
Load it up.
I'm gonna load it up, baby. Hang on a second. Nicole, where are you at? Nicole Marie. All right, here we go. So, that's protest shit. I gotta find. Hang on, because she buried it. Or they did. I'm trying to share the exclusive stuff here. Where is it at? Oh, God. Nicole, you post more than I do, sweetheart. The farmers have begun arriving in... Yeah, I can't... I'm not going to play that. That's... I'm trying to find all of your stuff, honey, and I can't... You sent it to me once. The specific post, you sent it to me, and now I can't find it. I'm looking. I'm absolutely looking. Where in the hell did it go? Alright, this is getting really crazy because she gave it to me and I'm like, where the hell is it at? I have no idea. Nicole, do me a favor. Drop it in the chat up here. Again. Please, because I literally cannot find it. Comment on my photo. Okay, Meta Business Suit. Hang tight, I'm working on it. You're probably going to watch this screen beside me flip because... Alright, 41 comment. Let me try to find this specific one. Maybe. Damn it. Don't you love it whenever this... It's got me blocked and I cannot access something. What did you just say? It's got me blocked and I cannot access it either. Oh, well, guess what? They must... That right there is I'm trying to find your... I'm trying to find your link. I think I know which one it is. I'm literally trying to find the one that you sent me. And I can't find it. All right. Instead, what I'm going to do is Nicole, try to find me that link. Let's try to dig that up. If not, start sending me shit in Messenger. I'll get it out. We'll definitely get it out. This is not mainstream media here. And if they cut the feed, go over to matrixminds.live. It's the only thing I can say. Try to find where. Okay, so there's some more shit right here. That was the portal video. Breaking news. Hang tight.
The lower floor.
That's breaking news about explosion reported in a hotel downtown Fort Worth, Texas. I'm trying to find some other shit that Michelle dropped that... All right, here we go. Maybe. I think this is it.
They reversed them.
All right, here we go. All right, so check this out. This is something else that Michelle had dropped in here. You could call me a messenger. That ain't gonna work because I got a person in the studio. I got Danny in the studio, and they don't cross. The audio don't cross. You know what I'm saying? Hang on. I'll give you a link. Hang on, Michelle. Hang tight. Don't go nowhere. Lots going on. And it's really funny that they killed Nicole's post. Really interesting that they killed her post. I cannot find it. She sent it to me. Let me get over here. We'll do this. We'll do this share. All right. Also, I don't want her so big you guys can. All right, there we go. There we go. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen.
They put the coordinates in backwards. They reversed them. Listen, y'all, listen. The Miami incident, right? Or at the mall. I was watching one of the victims, and he said that it seemed like a portal opened up, and all of a sudden these beings just came through. So it got me thinking, well, where did they come from? Well, they had to come through a portal. So, just for shiggles, I went to Google Earth, went to the mall, got the coordinates, flip-flopped the coordinates, put that in Google Earth, and just to see where it would take me, it took me to the center of Antarctica. Do y'all remember what I was talking about? How there's an alien civilization in Antarctica living under the ice? Do y'all remember that? Because if not, let me remind you, there is supposedly a alien race living in Antarctica. And if they were trying to go to this alien base in Antarctica, they swapped the coordinates and ended up at the fucking mall in Miami. I'm tripping. Go to Google, find the coordinates for the mall, reverse the coordinates, and it will take you to Antarctica. I shit you not.
I said, damn it, if that is the case and if that is real, I don't have any idea. All right, I'm going to try to get Michelle up in here. You know what, Danny, here's what I'm going to do. For a minute, buddy, I'm gonna call two people. I'm gonna see if I can ring. I'm gonna because Michelle's got some things to say. Danny, I see you still up in there. Hang on, bro. I'm gonna share my audio to where the studio can hear. Okay, but anybody I call through Facebook, it does not have audio sharing yet. Okay, so they're not going to be able to hear you. You'll be able to hear them, but they'll not be able to hear you. You know what I'm saying, Danny? You with me?
Okay.
Yeah.
No worries.
No worries. Yeah, it's okay. Hang on, bro.
Okay.
Hey, where you at? There we go. Hang on. Again, you will be able to hear her, but she will not be able to hear you. Okay? We can do this, ladies and gentlemen. We can do this. Let me see if I can't find her. I'm trying. Where's the chat at? There's the chat. All right. Michelle. All right. I'm ringing, Michelle. Should be ringing now. Ringy dingy dingy. Ring. Stop messing with that screen.
Hello.
Oh, okay, that's a little bit better. What's up? No, you tell me why is it better this way, but you can't? You sound like really low.
Because I'm on a crappy iPhone until I figure out how to unlock my other phone, because I had to switch service, and so now I'm limited. But this worked, and it got in. But yeah, I do have a few things to add.
Okay.
On all of this, you've got to remember. I want people to remember, and I'm not even watching the screen right now. I can't see comments, but I want people to realize they have to, by universal law of one, they have to tell us the truth. Okay? But it doesn't mean they're not going to mix it up with a bunch of shit. They're not going to mix it up with a bunch of half-truth lies, straight-up lies, to confuse you so that you don't know what you're seeing is real, because they've already got everybody conditioned that everything is Project Bluebeam, it's fake, it's a hologram, nothing's real, because they don't want you to even entertain the possibility that, yes, there are portals, and if, in fact, our realities are condensing, as I believe they are, if the fourth density has gone into the third density, Think about that. And you've got shit opening up that you've got entities being able to come in real freely now that never could do it thanks to CERN and all that other shit, that could never do it before, but now they can do it. They're going to do everything in their power to make you think you're cray-cray and that it's not real. It's all a figment of your imagination, because they don't even want you to have the smallest iota of any kind of anything that it could, even a fraction of it could be real. Because there goes their control.
I think we need to call the 468th dimensional galactic Fed in this bullshit. I don't know. Look, man.
Because here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. When you think about it, okay, you cannot. And I want people to think of this too. Just, it's a little off topic, but not really when you look at the bigger picture. Portals are Earth-based. Okay, you cannot go over the firmament. Okay, you can, however, go underneath it.
So you telling me that these portals are an evac the fuck out of here? Is that what you're saying?
It could be at this point. Okay, there's the thing about the Admiral Byrd. I know this is going to seem like I'm going all over, but I'm not really, because it all ties in together. Now, when you look back at the whole Admiral Byrd thing, when he went over and he had that encounter and all of that, and basically they warned him, and they say, look, if y'all don't straighten up your shit, we're going to show you who the real bosses are. Kind of deal. Kind of gave him a heads up and a 411 and said, clean up your act or else. Okay? And that's the general gist of it, really badly put, but you know what I mean. And so I think it's gotten to the point now that because the veil is so thin, if you will, the veil thinning, the interdimensional rifting, if we've got the astral plane right here in the 3D experience right now, and everything's starting to interconnect and energetically wise, and it's not hard to do what it used to be very hard to do, and it's not hard to do that anymore. And people are astral projecting. People are going into the astral realm. They're not even realizing they're doing it, but it's just becoming very natural, commonplace. People are seeing things. People are having experiences that winged beings are showing up in their backyards. Like, they can't even explain where these creatures there's one gal, she had beings watching her for like a week straight from her back fence, watching her and her son. She was a single mom, had a boy. And she said, they're watching us every night. They come in and they're watching us. Why they're watching us, I don't know. But it just started. Like, I think something has happened. The shift has happened and taken place that now things are so easily accessible. They're like basically saying, look, you think you're that untouchable? Not really. We can come in anytime we want now. And it's like, I think what people are going to be experiencing is going to be very hard, because you're not going to know what's real and what isn't. And this is where discernment comes into play. And the problem is if we can't do it from a very observing perspective, you're screwed. So you have to look at it. This is why I've been watching this from a very outside looking in perspective, not getting emotionally caught up in it, not formulating an opinion, but just letting it fall, how it's going to fall. Letting all the little leaked footage come out, and you knew it was going to take a minute, but eventually shit's going to get out there that's not supposed to be out there. And you're going to have the disinfo agents saying all this other stuff to distract you, so you don't know what's real and what isn't real. And for that, I'm going to just say, in my own view of it all, it doesn't matter. in the big scheme of things, it doesn't matter because you're not there. You didn't witness it firsthand. You're only going to have the hearsay. You're only going to have what somebody else witnessed or didn't witness and is flat out making up. But it's getting you to dig deeper. It's getting you to think. It's getting you to open your eyes a little bit wider at the possibility. That's where the magic happens.
I got a question. You're aware of what we talk about here. We talk about the quantumness in our world, correct?
Right.
There is the part of us that they don't talk about are exactly kind of yay and nay what you're describing, but they're dark body entities, okay?
Right.
Don't call them demons because they're not really demons. They're not really demonic.
That's
Okay,
just a label.
there's just the damn
That's
label,
a label.
you know.
Yeah.
The dark, but the manifesting of someone's fears and things like that. I personally don't believe that, as far as like the Miami thing goes. However, I do believe we do manifest our wickedness. We believe we don't. Fear is what they want. The system wants you definitely to fear it, right?
Okay.
I get it,
Well,
but
think of this. Think of this. Okay, somebody said the other day during my live, and they put in the comments, I think the zombie timeline is back. Okay, dude, don't say that because now you're manifesting it. That is your personal fear. If you are saying that out loud, that is what your little closet fear is. And they're going to capitalize on it. That's where the whole energy transference, if you will, comes into play, because they can, that's the whole thing with MK Ultra and all of that. That's where that all kicks in, is they go into your deepest, darkest fear. Either if you think you've got it buried, whatever, it doesn't matter, because they're going to dig it out of you and they're going to use it against you. Why do you think I'm so transparent? Why do you think there's nothing I won't talk about? And you know why? Because they don't have shit on me.
mm-hmm.
If I lay everything out on the table and I say, this is what it all is, what are you going to hold over me? You've got nothing. Because guess what? It's already out there. I'm already talking about it. I'm talking about how, about ego, and I'm talking about negatives, and I'm talking about positives, and I'm talking about all this stuff. Talking about stuff people don't want to talk about, because why keep it like a dirty little secret that they can flesh out and use it against you later? So if people have these secret fears of these 10-foot aliens, they're going to be able to manifest that shit because people have a real fear. They're not willing to talk about it. They'd rather sit there and deny it.
Sure.
But it's gonna happen anyway, because they can't control their fear. So if you just sit there and you go, okay, whatever, but if you do it from a very logical, observing standpoint, minus the fear, and say, okay, what if it's a possibility?
Well, that's true.
That's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. When you think about it, it's actually kind of cool. What would you give to see a dragon pop up in front of your ass? I'd be like, fuck yeah, let's go for a ride.
I think it is
I wouldn't be scared to death. I would want to sit there and go, okay, okay,
right.
I got this. We're doing this. Or you've got other beings of other worlds or other dimensional entities that you don't have a name for, but somehow they ended up in your fear factor. Flip it around. Make it to where you'd be like going, dude, who are you? Why am I supposed to fear you? Why can't we be buddies?
Okay, stop. The entities, the shit they seen in Miami, Florida. Okay, let's go back to this.
Right.
They seen something. Okay, yeah. Let me tell you what. 9/11. There were a fuck ton of police in New York. all right, when 9/11
Right.
happened. I have never seen as many police cars since then. Now look, I mean the look at the insurrection, right? The insurrection itself did not even have this type of a response. What the hell did they see? They seen something. I will admit.
Something. And this is the thing. This is what I'm trying to tell you. They're trying to muddy the waters. They're trying to confuse everyone by there's no one scenario. There's no one narrative. So if you've got 100 different narratives out there, how do you know what the truth is? But the thing is in the midst of all of that, they have to put the truth in.
All right, let me share some truth.
They have to.
All right, check this out. We all know about CERN. We all know about the LHC, right?
Right.
I'm gonna jump off of here with you. I'm gonna play this clip that my bro Larry sent. You gotta remember, we look at the quantumness of the playing field. We know where we are at as the field. Okay, that's what this is. The science knows this as the field. So something happened from another dimension, possibly of and on the field. Okay, so we're gonna
and they don't want you to believe it. That's the thing, because you know what? If you believe it, they have no more control left.
Well,
because you will believe in the unbelievable or in the impossible that it actually can happen. So therefore, they've lost their upper edge. They've lost that playing card that they had. And so they don't want you to believe that. They don't want people to believe that that's even remotely possible, because oh shit, now what do we do? Now where do we go with this?
I'm going to show you oh shit really and what is possible. Okay?
Yep.
There's somebody who put a video together, and I will drop the link in the description, or not the description, but the chat over here, okay? It is quite lengthy. It's 15 minutes, 23 seconds, but I'm telling you, it's very, very, you need to know. This is the shit you need to know. Nobody here on this show, this broadcast, is going to tell you what you want to hear. We're going to show you what you need to hear. And what's coming at you is that. It's quantumness. It is the understanding of science. Something happened. These people seen something. Where the fuck it came from, who knows? Dragon, I don't believe that bullshit. I'm just saying, I don't believe it was a dragon. I don't believe it was that. I don't know.
Oh no, I just use that as an example.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I just use that as an example. But if we had beings that had found a way in, do you think they really want you to know the truth about that? Do you really think that they want people to understand that there's a way in? Because guess what? If there's a way in, there's a way out. You see what I'm saying with that?
I do. I get that.
Yeah. So if they have found a way in, then people can find a way out. And there goes their containment. There goes their prison. There goes their prison planet. Their prison theory. There goes their captivity. There goes their workforce. Because if they found a way out, people can just say, hasta la vista, bye, see ya, I'm out.
All right.
And, I mean, and I think that's one of the things that they are trying to cover up, because more and more is coming out in connection to Antarctica, in connection to the oceans, in connection to portals underneath of us. Underneath. And if you go down deep enough, these are where these portal rooms are. And you can go from point A to point B, and people know they exist, right? And then you've got UAPs coming out of the ocean, because they know there are portal systems in the ocean, because you cannot go over the firmament, but you can go under the firmament. And I think they are running out of options, because people are starting to figure out where there's ways in, there's ways out. And I couldn't be more excited, because I want this for people.
You dig.
This is what we're here to do. To bust people the fuck out of here.
You dig
Excuse
us.
my French.
You dig us some more videos because a lot of them. Nicole Marie, the page that she had to share all of that shit with. I'm talking like I bet that girl had 15 videos on her page. Gone. I'm talking gone. They
don't want you to know.
They literally deleted the post.
Yeah,
So,
they're going to scrub it. They don't want. That's too over the mark. That's too over the money. And because of everything that is happening energetically and everything that's going on right now, I think we're getting really hella close. This is my own personal opinion. I think we are so close that we can taste it. We can taste the freedom because people are done. We know it's a movie. We know it's theater. We know it's make believe. We know it's not real. But now everybody's starting to understand. And I couldn't be more excited. I'm like a proud mama dragon because I'm like, oh, my babies are waking up. I'm so happy.
Oh, God.
I'm so excited.
Oh.
You guys are getting it. And I think people are really starting to really get it. And it's amazing.
All right,
it's
look,
so fascinating.
Find me some more videos. You are the marketing girl. You dig like I just.
You didn't want me to bury it.
I
so
didn't
I
want you to
stopped
bury
looking.
that. No, don't. I didn't want you to bury the portal video because
Yes.
Nicole Marie had that video on her page. She had that too, but she also had about 10 other videos. Shit, and again, they killed her post. So I'm gonna go to the logical side, the quantum science side.
Right.
So while you dig, please, for real, send them to me in Messenger. Anybody, I'll share what you send me. You know I will. But I want you to.
I can go over on TikTok real quick and I can see if I can dig any new ones.
All right.
They're starting to regurgitate them already.
Right.
So there's not really new. The anonymous one I sent you in Messenger that had some good intel in it. The anonymous one, it talked about the canceled airspace and the flights not going in and out.
Oh yeah. Right.
And about the electricity being cut all around the mall.
See,
it talked about that.
Shutting the airport down, shutting the Miami airport, cutting the electricity off, all of these things, and the massive ass police response. Things do not really make sense. Let me check.
It doesn't add up.
This sweetheart just dropped the link again. I bet she tried. She dug it up. Let me see real quick. Hang on. Let me see.
And you know what, Matthew? Thank you for letting me get excited because I don't get excited very often anymore. and I want people to understand there's a reason to be excited.
Well,
There's a reason. There's a reason. And I don't want you guys to give up. I know it's been ridiculous, and especially in the last week. Oh, my God, the last 2 weeks. Oh, my God, it's been a nightmare.
Right.
And Matthew will tell you how bad I've been. But that's because I know we're close. And I want you guys to be excited. It's like party time. It's like go time. It's like we're going to party like it's 1999 because guess what it is.
All right.
And,
I found it. She
found it?
She found it. Yeah. She found this link. So again, Nicole, I'm going to I don't know if I can call her after we play her stuff.
Hang up with me and give her a call. Nicole sounds awesome. I need to friend Nicole. But
she's posts some really cool shit.
Yeah, well, hang up with me and call her. And thank you for letting me get excited.
Hey, I'm glad I could help you get excited.
Because I think it's well deserved. Because you guys, you have no idea how close we are. And I'm giddy with excitement for everybody because I think we scared the shit out of them with this whole Miami thing. I think this Miami thing hit really too close to home. And they're scared out of their minds right now. This is why they're shutting everybody down. This is why they're killing YouTube channels. This is why they're killing freaking Facebook pages and TikTok accounts and stuff. People are hitting way too over the money. And they know it. And they can shut everybody down all they want. But we know.
I'm
So
gonna
I'm so proud of you guys. Oh, I'm
I'm
a proud mama dragon.
I'm gonna go with that was your proud positive statement.
Yes, I'm proud of you guys. You guys are kicking ass and taking names. Don't give up, and we're close. And pretty soon it's gonna be party time. And there you go. I'm gonna go so you can call her, and I'm gonna go back to the studio.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to call her, but I guess I will try.
Well, is she on Messenger?
I believe so. I believe so.
Well,
I've talked to her before.
Well, call her Ash.
All right.
Sounds cool.
All right. She is cool. All right. Let me see what
She
the hell
sounds
she.
cool.
Let me dig up what she. I want her opinion. I want to talk to her, get her opinion because she's been digging through this shit too. Again, there's a lot of shit that we're gonna go through on this post that she made. Because I'm surprised that they didn't like.
Scrub it.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
Hank. I'll holler. You get Michelle. Get the hell out of here. I love you. Thank you for
I
calling.
love you
And I'm
too.
glad that you're feeling better. I know
Oh,
you felt like someone beat your
I
ass.
was on walking death duty for about a week and a half.
I know.
It was
I'm
bad.
glad
it
you're
was
feeling
nasty.
better.
Me too.
Okay.
All right, I'm getting out of here. I'm going back in the chat.
Shoot your ass with a laser.
Okay,
All right. Bye. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
All right. Get her the hell out of here. I'm going to try to ring you, Miss Nicole Marie. I'm going to try. Not quite sure if I don't know how. I want to talk to you for a second about this post that you made, how you like pieced it together, what you know about it. Because I seen you talking with some other people. I'm just going to cut the chat. I'm going to do Facebook Messenger. It's quick. It's easy. No qualms. So I'm just letting you know. Heads up. Okay. Ring, ring, ring. Come on. Come on, Nicole.
Hello.
Miss Nicole Marie.
Well, hey.
Well, hey, how are you?
I'm doing, my youngest is still up. She's a little whiny, but I will do my best.
All right, I want to go through this post, okay? I want to go through this post with you.
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack there.
What, if you don't mind me asking you, how like when did, because I myself did not really start digging on this. Okay, I didn't until the probably last day. Okay, so I'm late to the parade. I've been working on a documentary. So what did you unpack? Tell me before I go through this. What did you unpack?
I had heard of the Peruvian stuff earlier when it happened.
Completely stop. What is it? What is that? Because I am lost when it comes to it.
They call a couple of villages and even a big city in Peru had some issues with some entities, not human. They tried to say that it was kids with jetpacks or miners or some bullshit story,
Kids with jetpacks?
Yeah, jetpacks, because these things were like the Green Goblin who flew on a hover disc, glided, and so the thing is like Redacted just picked this story up 2 days ago, which was interesting because when the Miami thing hit, usually I get a feeling,
Okay.
There's a lot of bullshit. It's all bullshit.
Oh,
we know it's all scripted, right?
No.
But this was intriguing to me because I felt like it had some connections to some of the Peruvian stuff I've been keeping an eye on. I've seen a lot about the subterraneans, a lot of the splice stuff, the archons, shadowy figures. I've kept an eye on a lot of that stuff. I used to see a lot of weird shit when I was little.
So what exactly do you, after all of the videos that you've got posted, and we'll go through them, okay? I will go through them. After I get off the phone with you, I will go through them. What, after you've done all of this digging, right? There's 178 comments on this little thread.
Most of them are me. When I research something, I like to kind of get into it, or else I've just got a pretty face value view, you know?
All right, so the first link that you talked about, the cops the cops probing the villagers being terrorized by predator-styled aliens. That's
Right.
the jetpack shit, right? That's the
Well,
Peruvian
listen,
stuff?
you know Vietnam was something more than just a war.
Well, you know
You've heard about the goggles.
You know that my ex co-host Steven Vasco was in Vietnam, right? You knew that,
Right.
So I'm going to tell you right now, I know a lot about that place that
Yep.
that nobody should really know about,
Yeah.
because of him.
Yeah.
But yes, the blue glass goggles are absolutely one of the fundamental.
So, and then
things.
in the Predator movies, like Predator 2 in particular, like the Troll movie, they use UV lights against these things because it, one, deters them, and two, kind of weakens them, and it disrupts cloaking technology. So they show that in a lot of movies, the UV thing. And have you seen the UV lights installed all over everywhere? People say it's so they can, see the jab.
No, I think it's
there are
just,
hives, subterranean hives
don't know.
underneath those dumps in those cities. And if the harvest happens and they get overrun, it's a small amount of refuge.
You think?
I mean, any timeline's possible, right? That's just one, but I like to prepare for a lot of different ones.
Nicole, we're talking some crazy shit.
Well, if you take the Bible as a playbook, Revelations, and they talk about the days of darkness, right? And I mean, it's not out of the box compared to some of the other stuff but I agree with Michelle, because they are going to exhaust us with this shit till we don't want to talk about it anymore.
I'm definitely tired.
And then something will pop and everyone will be like, and it will be like too slow of a response. But that's just one scenario. Who's to say that could actually happen? I don't know. I mean, could all be bullshit, but it seems like an orchestrated amount of bullshit for whatever purpose. I don't know what the purpose is, really.
There is a unique post that you've got in here, okay? And I want to read this, okay? Because I know you'll remember what post this is. But you posted this, right? It says, we all know Mr. Kennedy, the representative in Congress.
Yes. Yep.
What is the deal?
UFO briefing.
Yes. What is the deal with this specific post?
So,
it says lock your doors tonight. Shit. What's up with this?
I put up an example of Solomon syndrome. That's what I call it anyway, right? When you're the cognitive dissonance kind of kicks in, and you can't really assimilate the new facts. I like to read mannerisms in people and not what they say, and more how they are.
Mm-hmm.
And in a UFO briefing, for a senator to come out, because they're lower level, they don't get a lot of information, right? They're just the puppets.
Right.
In that type of instance, to be read in on something would cause him to, lock your doors tonight is a panic response of not knowing what else to say, not being able to say anything, trying to warn the public, but not. I mean, so, Carter was given information, right?
Right.
Was it Carter? Which one was given information? The real Christian one, president, right?
You talk about Eisenhower?
Oh no, not that far back. I think it was Carter. He was given information about the aliens' existence or whatever, but it was contradictory to his Christian beliefs. So even though he said he was going to release it, he didn't. Oh God, which one was it? I forget. One of them.
I don't know. Michelle Espinosa says, is it Kenny? Was it Kennedy?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of information out there. I mean, we all know this. We're on, little
Danny
arm
Carrington
in
says
space.
it. Carrington says it actually it is Carter. I want to say it's
I
Carter
believe it.
as
Yeah,
well. I do.
I have a bit of an eidetic memory. I try to remember it all, but I just have the bits and the pieces of information. That's why I make these long threads, to put it all in one place, have everyone else come on, dissect it, we talk about it. And this is why I don't understand why so many truthers are just making fun of everybody who's asking questions.
Here's what I'm gonna
They
do.
didn't do that for Miami.
Sweetheart,
what if we would have done that for Miami?
Listen to me. I'm gonna do something. Okay. I'm gonna take this post that you made, because I myself find it really, really interesting, the way you documented this.
I have a weird trail of thinking.
Don't get mad at me for doing this, but I'm gonna ask you before I do this. Can I please? Because you may get like inundated. Okay, I'm being honest with you. You might get inundated with people. Can I take this link on this post and drop it in the chat?
Oh, absolutely.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah. I'm not too worried about that. No, they have me so banned that it'd be great that if actually more than 2 people saw my posts again. I'm on the 90-day bottom feeder forever.
I mean, get it.
Just that Germany post got me another restriction today, just for posting videos about farmers in their tractors. It's ridiculous.
Share to a page, share to a friend's profile, share to a feed. There we go. I'm gonna share this also to my shit.
I just want people to be able, again, Michelle hit on the point of, this scares people. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to think about it. And anyone who talks about it's crazy, right? So it's a hard subject to breach, and then to get over that Solomon syndrome with people, because it's hard to watch people freak out. And my Facebook, that's my original Facebook. It has my aunties and my uncles.
I've seen you've had it for quite some time.
Oh yeah, that's I don't, it is what it is. But
don't
in my messages, they're like, "What's really going on?"
Nicole, don't lose your shit. Seriously, don't lose your shit by posting what you're posting.
Oh, because I'm gonna tell you, I've been doing this for so long. Yeah, if you want to research one of my hashtags, it's "Can you hear me now?" Because I've been doing that for a real long time.
All right, well, this is the first time I've ever talked to you.
Yeah,
I've interacted with you
from way back in the day with James and Michelle and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's from where I remember being in with you guys the most. But I don't get on. I get on every once in a while when something needs to go through me.
All right.
That's basically it. But
so let me ask you, and before I let you go and go through this post here that you made, what do you think it actually was? Without the shadow of a doubt in your mind, I believe it was the sky was falling, Chicken Little. Tell me what the hell comes
So I think I have either 2 ways that I think it could go. I think that maybe I think that the Peruvian face peelers would actually be more like the traditional original Draco. I don't know if the Peruvian ones were the actual face peelers. The guy that went down there, said, no, it's just deep state trafficking bodies acting like them as a cover. But do I think, I've seen so many different things. I have categories of them, the hyperdimensionals,
Okay.
But I think it could either be maybe. I also posted about the CERN portal opening, right, over Geneva. Everyone saw that.
Yeah,
that was pretty messed up. And the UN guy a couple months ago said they opened a portal to hell. He said it out loud. I posted about that too. So they always tell you. So yeah, I think things are accelerating. We'll see where it goes, but we have to stay vigilant and discernive, but also open and able to communicate without destroying each other in the process of, you're talking about that. Let's talk about this stuff, because if we don't, who's going to?
Right. All right, honey. Say something positive to everybody before.
Oh, yes, because I'm Debbie Downer.
No, you're not Debbie Downer.
No, it's true. I really am. I don't see the best in things because that's just not the way that my brain works. But
you post some really good, informative,
I mean,
good
the positive
stuff.
in all this is we are getting closer to open eyes. That's the positive. Whatever that is. See, I see it more like, you know, the Batman movie where they have the gas in the city and everyone sees their deepest, darkest fears.
Oh yeah,
Again, it's kind of going to be like that. It's not going to be pretty. And I think once hope is lost, then maybe what's left of people will come around. Is that positive? I don't know. I mean, we're in for something. I just don't. I mean, we all know that we're in for something. Just get your popcorn.
Get your popcorn.
Get your popcorn. Get your UV lights. I would say get your UV lights. So the company I recommend is the UV Beast. I don't know why they call it the Beast, but that's curious, right? UV flashlights called the UV Beast, and just get some UV floodlights and put them out, you know, on your house. Have that flashlight next to your bed. You might be able to see stuff you wouldn't normally see in the third dimension, quote unquote, right?
I see.
Follow the Predator movie. It was supposed to be a training film for Black Ops.
Son of a bitch. Oh, God, this is making my head hurt. All right, sweetheart, I'm going.
This is why people don't talk to me.
No, I love I do. I love talking to people. I talk to people all over the world, but yet,
yeah.
The theories, the things that I have heard it all, man.
Oh, I know. And thank you for bringing it to everyone else, because you do it with such style, you know?
I don't know about that. I just make the pretty screens. That's all I do. Like, seriously, it's your guys' show. I make the
all right.
screens.
Well, thank you for
about
having me. I got my 15 minutes. So.
Thank you for. I'm serious. Thank you for the digging you did.
Oh, definitely.
And again, I'll share the post. I'll go through it, and you hang out there in the chat. And if people got questions, whatever, I don't know.
Will do. And best of luck, you know, with the days ahead.
Yeah. Thanks.
All right. Take care, man.
You too. See you. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay. I'm going to go straight right. Actually, you know what? Here's what I do. Here's what I do first, because we were talking about portals, right? I showed you the video that Michelle Nobles, everybody knows her as Michelle Nobles, okay? Looking back through the chat, she did not drop anything in that chat. But did she drop something to me directly? No, she did not. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, again, you got to realize that me and Larry and a lot of us up in here talk about the quantumness of the reality that we're in. So I'm going to share with you, we talked and we showed you the portal. Everybody's going portal in the middle of a mall, portal in the middle of a mall. Entities coming out of a portal, right? What I want to do is Larry up here. Larry Hawkins showed and shared a really kick-ass video, and this is a YouTube video. I'll drop that link in the chat. Okay, I'll drop that link in the chat too, to where you can go through it your own self at your own pace, and let you just do your own research. We all know, literally, we all know about the Large Hadron Collider. We all know about CERN. So now, let's take a little bit deeper look at it at a quantumness level. Okay, it says you got to remember, CERN has been up and running for many years. Okay, we won't even get into Oak Ridge. We will not even get into any of that shit. I'm just gonna focus on the interdimensionals, portals, quantumness. The field is a scientific thing, okay? Dimensions is a scientific thing. We know that there are dimensions. We all realize this, okay? So don't go anywhere. Seriously, don't go anywhere. You want to check this out. So without further ado, I just hope I don't get banned for this bullshit here. Check this out, brainiacs.
Projects Nate obsession could be about to make him.
In this building, they are making the rarest and most expensive material in the known universe.
On June 16, 2016, a groundbreaking project was initiated at CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research located in Geneva. This ambitious endeavor aimed to accelerate charged particles, marking the commencement of a scientific exploration that captured the world's attention. 10 days into this captivating endeavor, an incredible series of photographs captured by the talented photographer Christophe Suarez emerged. These captivating images depicted the skies above CERN, revealing the mesmerizing formation of peculiar clouds. The breathtaking evidence seemed to suggest that the largest experiment in the world was on the verge of unraveling a portal to another universe. Usually we see this kind of things in movies, but seeing it for real got people freaking out. Like, are we about to get wiped out? The big mystery is what CERN is really up to. Nobody knows what secrets they're hiding. So today, let's dig in and uncover the truth about how scientists finally found a way to open a portal to another dimension. Number 1. The European Organization for Nuclear Research. Think of CERN, or the European Organization for Nuclear Research, as more than just a fancy name that appears when there's talk about finding tiny particles. It's like the magnificent headquarters for particle physics.
16 miles in circumference underneath Geneva. We accelerate protons, which are these simple particles, to 99.999999% the speed of light.
Where scientists are out to figure out the tiniest building blocks of our universe. Imagine CERN as this huge science center, and the main star is the LHC, or the Large Hadron Collider.
The world's most powerful particle accelerator. The Large Hadron Collider will reopen today after 3 years of being shut down for improvements.
This massive machine holds the title of being the world's biggest particle physics lab and does its thing in a gigantic circular tunnel that's an incredible 17 miles or 27 kilometers long. Now, why is the LHC so intriguing? Think of it like a giant experiment, kind of like playing with atoms but on a whole new level. It spins atoms around at incredible speeds, almost as fast as light itself. And guess what? This helps recreate conditions similar to the very beginning of our universe. So, CERN isn't just any scientific lab. It's a place where they smash atoms together to see if our ideas about how the universe works make sense. It's like a cosmic detective agency, discovering the secrets of how the universe came to be. How intriguing is that? Hold tight. What you are about to discover is more astonishing. Number 2. Discovery of Higgs boson. Back in 2012, something seriously mind-blowing went down at the LHC. They found the Higgs boson, equally known as the God particle. Think of it like a key that can unlock the secrets of how our whole universe came to be.
You, me, even love. All of it from this explosion triggered by a Higgs-like particle.
It's like discovering the missing piece of a gigantic cosmic puzzle. The Higgs boson is like a cosmic detective. It helps us understand the Big Bang Theory, which is all about this invisible field spreading throughout the universe, giving mass to everything right after the big explosion. It's like the moment when everything got its weight. This discovery is like a high five for the standard model of particle physics. Imagine it as the rule book that scientists use to understand the tiniest bits that make up everything around us. Now here's where it gets even more exciting. Number 3. Dark matter and dark energy. The scientists at the LHC aren't done yet. They're on a quest for something even sneakier: dark matter and dark energy. More than 95% of our universe is made up of this invisible thing. It's like the cosmic glue holding galaxies together. But here's the catch. No one has directly seen it. It's like having an astounding hero in disguise, and we only know it's there because of the tricks it plays. Meanwhile, an astrophysicist named Jen Liu has this fascinating idea. The Higgs boson, our cosmic detective, might be the bridge between the bright, visible world we know and the mysterious dark world we can't see. Unbelievable, right? It's like a portal to a hidden dimension. How incredible is that? Nonetheless, the adventure into the mysteries of the universe keeps rolling. Number 4. Creation of dark matters. In the latest science scoop, Scientists are on an adventure that sounds like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie. They're exploring this idea that to understand dark matter and other puzzling stuff in the universe, they might need to take a detour through a twisted extra dimension. It's like they're thinking about finding a secret doorway to a whole new part of the universe. Now, you might think this sounds like fiction, but it's not. This is the remarkable conclusion of a recent study that's diving into some of the big mysteries in science. They're on the lookout for a kind of imaginary particle that could act like a magical key to open a door to this warped fifth dimension. What's the big deal with this imaginary particle, you ask? Well, it could be the answer to the mystery of dark matter, that invisible object making up most of the universe's mass. And it might help solve tricky problems with tiny particles called fermions. This study, published in 2021 in the European physical journal C, says, "Hey, maybe there's something new going on in the universe," suggesting a model where particles can travel through a fifth dimension. The brains behind this study, Javier Castellano and Matthias Neubert, who are theoretical physicists, and Adrian Carmona, all have been at this for a while. They wanted to figure out why fermions, those small building blocks, have some unusual features that needed explaining. This whole idea is part of a tradition in science that wonders if our understanding of the universe is missing something. They're toying with the notion of more dimensions beyond the ones we already know: 3D space and time. As they dug into equations about fermion masses, the team stumbled upon a new field connected to a hypothetical particle, kind of like the Higgs field linked to the famous Higgs boson. It's like they're uncovering secret layers of the universe's story, adding to the ongoing adventure of scientific exploration. These stunning scientists focused on figuring out the weights of tiny building blocks called fermions. They're pretty sure these masses can take an extraordinary trip into a mysterious fifth dimension using what they call portals. And guess what? This journey leads to making dark matter relics and a whole new thing they're calling fermionic dark matter in this unexplored fifth dimension. One scientist, Lou, is extremely excited about the possibilities. He's dreaming of a world where we not only get what's going on with the bright, luminous matter, but also have a handle on the mysterious dark matter. It's like having the keys to unlock all the universe's secrets. But here's the catch. Number 5. Approach to a new future discovery. Discovering this heavy particle that could make all this happen needs way more energy than what the LHC used for the Higgs boson. And get this, they've dropped a whopping 21 billion pounds on this mind-blowing journey. It's like going all in on the ultimate cosmic treasure hunt. The LHC, our awesome science hub, took a break in 2018 for a huge upgrade. Think of it like giving our top-notch particle-smashing machine a neat tech makeover. After working on it for 2 years and making it more powerful, the Big Particle Collider is back in action in April 2022, starting its third run to explore new objects in space. It's like the collider is now at its strongest, ready to tell us the biggest secrets of the universe. The support manager in charge of this cosmic adventure is super excited about what's coming in Run 3. They're not just expecting more data, they're getting ready for data at higher collision energies, the kind of stuff that makes scientists happy. And guess what? The device they're using is doing its absolute best. It's like having the best cosmic magnifying glass ever. Now imagine everything is ready, and they're waiting for something interesting to happen. It's like they've planned the best way to catch a mysterious particle, and it could happen anytime. Liantao Wang, a professor from the University of Chicago, is practically on the edge of his seat, saying, "If that particle is around, we just need to figure out how to find it." It's like they're about to solve the biggest cosmic puzzle, and all they need is the right question to crack the code. But here's where it gets interesting. As the LHC fired up again on April 22nd, rumors started swirling. Some people were convinced that CERN, the Cosmic Detective Agency, was up to something fishy, opening a portal to the netherworld in search of the God particle. It's like a cosmic conspiracy theory taking center stage. This isn't the first time such rumors have surfaced. Back in 2016, strange cloud formations and electrical buzz over CERN had everyone in a frenzy. The media was buzzing with talks of portals in the sky, fueled by the fact that the LHC had stumbled upon mini black holes during particle collisions. It's like the plot of a sci-fi movie happening for real, suggesting the existence of parallel universes in extra dimensions. Now, with the upgraded and even more powerful CERN back in action, it's like the quietness before the cosmic storm. What seemed mysterious before might turn into a full-blown cosmic spectacle. Hold on tight. The cosmic drama is just getting started. Stephen Hawking, the science genius who bet a sum of $100 against finding the Higgs boson, but later, when scientists proved him wrong, gave a serious warning. In his awesome book, Starmus, he painted a picture that might give you cosmic chills. He suggested that this tiny particle, the Higgs boson, could potentially hold the keys to the universe's destruction. According to Hawking, there's this thing called the Higgs potential, and it gets a bit nerve-wracking when you crank up the energy levels. Imagine it like a cosmic pressure cooker that might get super stable at mind-boggling energies, over 100 billion giga-electron volts to be exact. Now here's the twist. This stability might lead to the creation of miniature black holes that could start small but grow big enough to quietly mess up our world from the inside. CERN, the Cosmic Detective Agency, says these black holes won't be universe wreckers. But British astronomer Sir Martin Rees is nodding along with Hawking, worried that these black holes might unleash something called strange matter, a volatile substance that could cause a dramatic, catastrophic vacuum decay. It's like opening Pandora's box and letting loose cosmic chaos that could make time and space collapse. Hawking even drops a bombshell, warning that this cosmic catastrophe could sneak up on us without any warning. While the likelihood of this disaster happening soon is pretty slim, Hawking believes the risk of the Higgs going haywire at high energy is too big to ignore. Now, scientists are on a wild goose chase for this tricky particle. The LHC, their high-tech particle playground, is set to run for 2 more years. After that, in 2024, they'll hit pause for a bit, giving the LHC a makeover with more upgrades than your favorite video game. When the dust settles, they plan to relaunch it in 2028 with a grander title, the High Luminosity Large Hadron Collider. It's like the LHC getting a superhero cape for its next cosmic adventure. The quest for answers continues, and the cosmic drama unfolds. Meanwhile, the new Higgs factories are like space adventurers on a big treasure hunt, aiming to discover the secrets hidden behind the puzzling Higgs gateway. It's like they're gearing up for an awesome space journey that could reveal the universe's deepest mysteries. Now, on one side of the world, you've got the International Linear Collider, ILC in Japan, and the Compact Linear Collider, CLIC, at CERN. These are like the Sherlock Holmes of linear Higgs factories, set up to investigate the Higgs mysteries in a straight line. On the other side, you've got the Future Circular Collider, FCC at CERN, and the Circular Electron Positron Collider, CEPC in China. These are the cosmic detectives taking a circular route, going around the Higgs puzzle. Hang on, because the particle smasher in China is set to be 5 times more powerful than the LHC at CERN. It's like going from a space tricycle to a supercharged space rocket. As Europe and China rush to uncover the secrets of the God particle, it feels like we're on the brink of a cosmic revelation. The universe's maker or breaker might just be waiting for us at the end of this epic quest. Imagine it like the ultimate showdown between cosmic forces. Now, talk about some wild ideas. What if this is a portal to another dimension? It's like opening the door to a parallel universe, and who knows what's on the other side? Could it be the cosmic architect behind the universe, or maybe a cosmic trickster ready to shake things up? The excitement is real, and the journey into the unknown is just starting.
Yeah, man. The journey is just starting. All right, brainiacs. Are you guys ready to go through Miss Nicole Marie's post. I told her I appreciate her sharing with me one more time. So that's what I'm gonna do. You guys, I'm gonna close up the chat right here. Go over here and share with you the post I've been wanting to go through. Again, she has got so many things lined up here. At an hour and 26 minutes, we're gonna get through. The majority of this post. Let me see if I can try to go down there straight. I don't want to lose it. I got it. Hang on. So, dun. She's got also on her page. She's got. Let me see. Try to not report. I don't want to report the post. I just want to share the post. Share to a page. No, share to a group. It won't. It absolutely will not let me. All right. So, it won't let me share it the way I wanted to share it.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah. What's up?
Can you hear me, buddy?
I can hear you.
Cool. Well, I was just going to say, I really feel there's a lot more to come. Whether it was a portal that opened, whatever it was, got there, one of the things we can say for sure is something was there. Something scared the immortal fuck out of Miami PD and local law enforcement to the point of doing some crazy shit that we've never seen before, except during 9/11. So, the cover-up is the cover-up, and, sooner or later, I personally feel the concept of a portal opening in there and beings coming out is highly plausible. Now, why did it happen? Who knows? Maybe they were a few feet off on their portal. A lot of people don't know there is a sacred spot in Miami that is in the back of a hotel. I'm trying to think which hotel it is, that has some really wild shit attached to it. And I'll have to get that info for you. It's been forever since I even, thought about it. But, who's to say, oops, maybe they meant to go there. Maybe they didn't give a shit because typically they have cloaking and they figured their cloaking would work and it was a little bit off. I don't know. Yet I do agree with what, what's her name said earlier, that they are definitely going to use disinformation, misinformation, and just numb down and dumb down everybody to the point where if something does happen, I think you're going to have a lot of people just go, oh, yeah, whatever. Sure.
All right.
And
with what you just said,
bro,
with what you just said is why we run this broadcast. There is nothing that we have right now that is ironclad. Nothing we have is ironclad, right? It's all, it's just right now, it's all just theory. We don't know. And that's what makes it so damn, what's it called? Enigmatic. There's so many theories, it could possibly be. Right? So it's definitely enigmatic it's very mysterious. But we have no ironclad answers yet. And I don't believe we will, bro.
We probably won't. I mean, unless somebody leaks something that they shouldn't, unless somebody, decides my pension isn't worth it, or, hey, I've only got a year to retire and I'm going to risk it. That's the only way you're going to find out what really happened. Or unless somebody snuck out some evidence and they happen to be able to upload it before it gets ghosted.
I wish Tommy was alive. I really, really do. Because he got to the point in his military career where he was like Larry, and he did not give a shit. He did not care whether he spent the last 3 months of his dying life wherever. He didn't care. You know what I'm saying? So,
and that's what I'm saying. We may have some people, some things may come out, but they were doing a hell of a good job of suppressing it at this point. So
absolutely.
Hey, we knew 2024 was going to be a turning point year, and oh yeah, it's already shaping up to be all that and more. By the way, we should talk about September. Did you see the Simpsons prediction?
No.
Go to YouTube, look at the Simpsons 2024 prediction. It, along with a new movie that came out, is talking about 9/17, 9/18-ish of this year.
Oh, dates. They were actually getting dates dropped?
Yep. That there will be an event. What event? It is funny that George Soros came out and said we should be highly concerned about a technical attack, such as on the internet or something like that. And you know they got to tell you what they're going to do before they do it. And George Soros is, mafia boss, 101. So he's telling us, watch out.
All right. Danny, I'm going to jump over here and go through this lady's posts.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was just making up a little space while you were getting that put together.
Yep, I got it, buddy. I got it pulled up over here. I want to share it with everybody because she has got all kinds of shit lined up, man. She's got the face eaters, which I kind of disagree with it. I mean, from the Philippines. I'm not going to show the photo because Facebook violently censored it for violent content bullshit. And I'm like, it's just, the picture looked just, I've seen a human skull with the face ripped off of it, and it's not nearly as white as the one in this photo. But nevertheless, they're again, we got, who was it? Michelle. Michelle said we got to discern everything, right? We discern everything. Of course, we've got to. In fact, everything here on the show that we share, same scenario, right, Danny?
You got it. Absolutely.
Let me see here. All right. So I'm gonna go to Nicole's post here, and where's that? Right there it be. All right. So you can see Nicole Marie's post, Miami. Right. Make this bigger to where you guys can see this. Maybe. Bigger. Keep going. Miami. Right. Whoa, that's too big. There we go. All right. Miami. Her post. So let's go down the timeline with her. Oh boy. Oh boy. Predator franchise was always a documentary training. Cops probe claim villagers begin terrorism predator style aliens. This is I'm going to open this in a new link and I'll shoot over there. So this is from The Sun, the UK edition. Watch the video. Alien versus Predator. Cops probe claim villagers being terrorized by predator style aliens. This goes with what she was saying about the green light, blue light, and specifically the blue light being used in Vietnam, over in Vietnam. Click this real quick and go in there and see it. It's not long. It's like literally 25 seconds. See if I can make this bigger. Yeah, it's bigger. And let's go. Let's see what it says. Not really much. You still see in the background. Watch in the background.
Este impresionante video captó ese instante en que los habitantes le disparan a los supuestos seres, como ven, en medio de la noche.
Los vecinos dicen que están aterrorizados. Ellos describieron a los entes como gigantes que miden casi 7 pies de altura y que visten trajes que parecen de astronautas. Vamos a escuchar.
What it was they were going and they were seeing things, so therefore they were shining lights on it. Blah blah blah. Okay, this little link here that she has got categorized in here, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to drop this in the Brainiac chat. So heads up, brains. Here it comes. All right. So what you just watched, I just dropped it in the chat. So let's go, and we're going to go back to another one. So Miami incident the Miami incident witness. We all seen the black fella that claimed he was in Miami. Right? We all heard that or seen that. Let's see if I can pause this fellow. Take this up here. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Just gotta love this shit. There we go. All right, there we go. And here it comes. Miami incident witness. Should be full sound yet.
All right, y'all. The gentleman in the video that follows claims he was at the Miami incident. He explains what took place when he was there. Check it out. This guy is claiming to be a witness, saying he was at Miami when the said event took place. Disclaimer, I am in no way saying he's absolutely telling the truth. I do not know. He could be trolling. He could just be making this up for clout. It doesn't seem like it, but that could be the case. I'm surprised there hasn't been anybody coming forward with lies or statements that were false just to get clout yet. But if you look at his account, there's hardly any followers on it. He hardly ever posts. His last post was in early November, and before that, it was like early October. He posts like once a month, if that. So it doesn't seem like he's chasing clout to me. Again, not saying this is absolute fact, not saying that it wasn't exactly what the media said it was, and I'm not trying to be any type of news reporter on the situation. I do not want to get hit with any fact checkers. I just want to give the opportunity for people to hear witnesses' claims and witnesses' accounts who were possibly there. So check it out.
Since nobody's gonna talk about it, I figured, fuck it, like, you know what I'm saying? I was down in Miami for the New Year's, you know what I'm saying? Me and my girl, I got a little timeshare. We was down there on like a mini vacay, just to start the New Year's off right. So anyway, we happened to be at that mall. So we had Foot Locker or whatever. Next thing you know, you start hearing all this commotion outside, sound like firecrackers or something. So I'm saying, I grab her close. I'm like, yo, we about to get up out of here, because I originally thought that they were shooting. You know what I'm saying? I thought, some type of gunfight.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop this for a second because I know I got the screen way big. But anyway, look, I gotta say this. If I was in the mall somewhere, I would know damn straight which store I was in. Okay, number one. Just saying. Okay, I'm not gonna try to dismiss what this fellow was saying, but however, it's now up in the air with he was right or he was just bullshitting. He made it up. He didn't make it up. Who knows? Okay, who knows? I mean, it's like the girl that seen the baby toddler. This is the key. The baby toddler running down the damn road. Right? She went missing for 24 hours. Next thing, who's seen? Whose family members that knows him? Was he really out of town? Right? Because now it's coming out that he was not there. So a lot like Danny says, Michelle, we all know this. What the hell do you believe at this point? Right? I don't know. Do we go back to the lady in the damn plane where that motherfucker right there was not real? Do we go out? They're seeing shit. They're seeing something. They're definitely seeing something. How? Where? I don't know. Let's continue this.
That broke out, whatever the case is, because we're not familiar with Miami. We're not familiar with the city. So I'm like, damn, I ain't even got my blick. So you know what I'm saying? We about to swerve. Next thing I know, it's like crazy. Like we just see all these people running, like fat chicks, old ladies. Like I'm talking about moving. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, old people even move. I'm talking about moving. So my girl, she like, what's going on? Like fuck all that, we out. Like I'm not gonna ask no questions. We just gonna follow the crowd. Next thing you know, real like gunshots start going off. So you know what I'm saying? Like we trying to follow the crowd, get out of here. I look back, no cap, yo. No cap. I look back, it looked like a big ass shadow, but it was solid at the same time, like a few shadows, but they were solid at the same time, and it almost looked like they was coming our direction, like they was chasing us, but they was disappearing and reappearing closer. So I'm like, yo, what? So we start really moving. Next thing you know, we start hearing more gunshots, like these dudes start firing at this shit. Get outside, mad police, all that. You know what I'm saying? The police is like trying to get all the people that ran out the mall. They like trying to detain these people, whatever. But me and my girl, we ended up just sliding past all that and everything like that. But a lot of people saying why.
I gotta stop it one more time. Check this out. And the reason why is because there's definitely anybody that knows. Well, you know this. Anybody that fires a weapon, a police weapon, right? There's going to be. This is absolutely public record. There's going to be. There's definitely going to be incident as to where and why they discharged their firearm. Okay, from what we've been told or know, supposedly. There were military helicopters in the air, and we already know that there were a shit ton, right? We already know that there were a shit ton of police that responded to this specific incident. Just remember, there's got to be reports somewhere. They can only cover this shit up for so long. That many cops, there's going to be reports. And it being reports, that is public information. Think about that. All right?
I didn't nobody filming all that. When that type of shit is going on, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, like some paranormal, nobody thinking about no phone. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going survival mode. But for real, they lying, yo. It was they all them officers and all that. They was not there because of no kids fighting. It was really some like movie shit going on in there, yo. So that's what it was, yo.
There you have it. Disclaimer, I am in no way saying he is absolutely telling the truth. I do not know. He could be trolling. He could just be making this up for clout. It doesn't seem like it, but that could be the case. I'm surprised there hasn't been anybody coming forward with lies or statements that were false just to get clout yet. But if you look at his account, there's hardly any followers on it. He hardly ever posts. His last post was in early November, and before that, it was like early October. He posts like once a month, if that. So it doesn't seem like he's chasing clout to me. Again, not saying this is absolute fact, not saying that it wasn't exactly what the media said it was, and I'm not trying to be any type of news reporter on this situation. I do not want to get hit with any fact checkers. I just want to give the opportunity for people to hear witnesses' claims and witnesses' accounts who were possibly there. All right, there you have it, folks. You heard what he said. He claimed that shadows were behind them and following them, but they would disappear and reappear closer to them. And then...
All right, check this out. Brainiacs, I've got to
Hey, Matt.
show. What up? Yes.
I think there was one thing you may have not have mentioned, or maybe it was when I got up for a minute. They were completely off standard police frequencies. None of the police monitors were recording anything.
I'm looking at all of. I'm looking at all these policemen, Duro. And you know what? That's a lot of fucking cops, man. That is a lot of cops. You know what I'm saying?
I counted 50, just kind of freeze framing it in the one video I watched. 50, and I know there was more.
What do you believe? You know what I'm saying? What the hell at this point? What do we believe? You know what I'm saying? Because
I personally believe a presence of some sort showed up there some way, and they're covering it up.
Oh, man. I would love to know. I truly would love to know. All right, check this out. We're gonna add another call to this phone line. All right.
Sounds good.
Area code 931. Welcome to the Matrix. Hello. Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Well, hi, everybody. Why are you guys so damn low?
Who is that?
This would be Larry Hawkins. I've been called worse.
No, I'm just saying. You guys seem
Hey, Larry,
really,
glad you called in.
really
like
low.
to hear your perspective.
I wasn't gonna, but you know, hang on, my dog's tripping out because I'm talking to the wall. Give me a second here. Hey, go on.
There we go. Let me.
Okay.
Now, all right. There.
Okay.
Now I got you. Now I got you guys out and up into the cherry patch here. All right.
I got earbuds in, so my dog thinks I'm losing my noodles talking to the wall here again. So, all right, I'm back. I wasn't gonna, but I figured it would be worth. We're all trying to make the table a better buffet. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Yep.
Let me turn this music
To
back
be
on.
fair, pretty much about, to an extent, almost everything that has been said here could be done. I wasn't down in Florida. I'm up here smoking pot in my cannabis lounge in the Smoky Mountains, not giving a fuck about the planet. I wasn't down there. But everything that everybody has been saying that could have been happening down there, I could explain how it could be done. If you want to talk about shadow beings being brought into an existence, I could probably do that if I had the right equipment. If you want to talk about holography, I could probably figure out how to do that and explain how it could be done. I could explain to you how they're pulling shadows, and shadows obviously contain memories, hence, you know, water retaining memories, our bodies, our souls, our aura is an essence of a plethora of fields of energies that we call ourselves attached to a meat suit. It's called black body parasitic entities, shadows, you know, the X-point particles and such that they're talking about with these colliders that they're creating. Meaning if they're creating ghost particles and they're creating the Higgs boson and they're creating the X-point particles, they are creating artificial souls. It is simulated souls, or they are pulling them in through a fax system, in a sense. A teleportation platform is, in a sense, what it turns out to be. And they are pulling energy spectrums. There's 12 or 13 different degrees of temperatures that I have found that is the spectrum of temperatures for your shadows, space, whatever. It's about 12 or 13 different levels of spectrums of a shadow, in a sense. So you have different dimensions even of shadows, and what they're trying to do, or what they're doing, is oscillating the quantum entanglement platforms that these magnificent machines are. What they can do is create the self-awareness observation spectrums of the shadow that attaches to matter, which is a parasitic lineage of quantum entanglement. Every single cell and the space between every cell, even the thoughts that you have, takes up a quantum space.
Within where? Tell them where.
You as a memory.
Because that's key. Okay. There's a lot of people that do not believe that dark matter exists. Okay. So you got to explain to them where
don't think that a Toyota is real.
I get it, but I'm saying in order you've got to. This is a quantum fact that there is an opposite to physicality. Okay, there is an opposite to light. Yeah. The opposite to light is dark. Dark is negative light. Light is not. You're talking shadow. You're talking X particle to the particle. Okay, these things can exist in dark by dark matter. We know this.
The color white includes black for it to exist.
True.
You can't have a light without a shadow.
That is
there
very
is no,
true.
But that's the basis of what they're mapping through this quantum foam that they're identifying as a string theory to the multiverse. There's a cognitive static relationship to the universe, and they are figuring out how to map all things of all time through the neutrino experimentation platforms. They're figuring out that every subatomic soul of your body, or every subatomic spectrum, I've been telling you all for years about this stuff, the X point of particle that attaches to the cell of the singularity of a U down to that point, it's called an X point. It is literally a mini black hole. That is the same lineage of your eyeballs' pupils. You observe what your pupils allow your world to observe, like the Schrodinger's cat formulas and all that dorky stuff that I could go into, but ain't nobody got time for that. But most of what you all have said, I could probably do. That's probably why they don't ever want me to turn into Batman. Because if I were rich, I'd be fucking with all of you, and I about guarantee it's got to do with McAfee.
So the question is, why would they do it in a mall?
All I heard was static. I got some kind of feedback.
So I'm just curious, if we're talking about the mall incident, why would they do something like that at the mall? I get it in regards to CERN, absolutely
agree with everything you said.
Where was McAfee's condo? Where was McAfee's condo in Florida? It was in Miami.
Yeah,
right?
True.
What was McAfee doing when he was putting all of these? John McAfee, the guy that ran for president, he lived in Tennessee.
Yeah, he was living in South America. I think he was exiled from America and never returned because of the criminal charges they had against him that were pending.
Well, you can look on his Facebook page and see his own stuff, but that's a different story. But what he was doing also was he was mapping out with worms in all of the internet platforms and mapping out all of the quantum fields, because it was McAfee antivirus programs, and then there's Gates antivirus programs, if you get the idea. So what McAfee was doing was he put worms in all of the laptops, including the ones that he donated to the D.C. Situation when January 6th happened. He also had a condo that he vacated in, so to say, in Miami when this stuff went down. Ironically, his platform and all of his equipment, if Matt will go back into some of the links I shared about John McAfee specifically today, you'll see that most of his platforms and his favorite phrases was including the word ghost, like the ghost protocol that he put on all the DC laptops that he was going to retrieve back from Washington during the January 6th situation. And if I'd like to throw in, and I don't specifically like the guy, but Trump did say, we got them all. We know everything, if you recall. And what he did was throw that piece of shit Pence under the bus without him realizing what was going on. And Pence deserves every fisting in his ass that he could get. What he did was he put him in charge of Space Force. What does Space Force do? And it's got nothing to do with fucking galactic ambassadors. What it's doing is policing the satellite to skull and quantum field platforms that's mapping all things. So when the shit hits the fan, that piece of shit Pence is the one who's not done the right thing.
Oh, yeah, he's a true piece of shit.
He's absolutely a piece of shit. I would like to get in a ring with him. I would like for him to sign the death waiver so I could beat the everlasting shit out of him. I've actually been licensed as a fight coordinator. So, Pence, if you're listening, come get some, boy. I'm from Indiana. I was in Indiana. When he was governor of Indiana, I was in law enforcement in Indiana at a state level, and I figured out that he signed a contract with the private prison contract platforms up there and promised them a 95% capacity, and the basis of that was going after cannabis people and giving police unions, which are private police unions, bonuses if they caught the most cannabis offenses, but not anybody else. Meanwhile, they created this board of directors called it's a whole different kind of story, but they were feeding each other. I got a history with Pence. I'd like to kick his ass. Yeah. When they did a couple of false flag events, they were targeting people around the country. Standing Rock, when they started shooting at people, they sent the same cops that have attacked me in the past to Standing Rock because they thought I was going to be there. When the Nevada shooting thing happened, they had cops flying around in helicopters, Maverick helicopters, might add. They were cops in those helicopters shooting at high-value people in the crowds. I was supposed to be at the Vegas thing, too. So Pence can kiss my ass. But I digress.
Some of my friends' family were at the Vegas shooting. Luckily for them, none of them got hit.
I would suggest that you look into why were the curtains not flying around if Paddock did that. Secondly, because, I mean, if he was firing 300 guns with two hands all at the same time, why weren't the windows all broken when they allegedly breached the room? Secondly, you'll find there's about 10 different helicopters that were actually in those videos firing at people, and those helicopters blacked out their black boxes before that shooting happened, and then turned them back on and went underneath other aircrafts and turned their devices back on again. Those Maverick helicopters, and they were issued.
Well, let's go with something real basic.
The sheriff from there is also the guy who oversaw the thing in Maui.
Oh yeah, and let's not forget, those are basically hurricane-proof windows.
Yeah.
That weighs like 150 pounds apiece, if not more.
Realistically, you're going to shoot yourself. Yeah, it'll ricochet.
I lived in Vegas. I've been in that hotel. Those are huge-ass windows. And I'm a pretty good-sized dude, and there's no fucking way I could handle one by myself. No way.
You get the idea. They're basically bulletproof. Anyway, I didn't mean to get off target, but I figured I'd give a little justice for a bunch of people that have been digging into this. That everything that you could think of, I have talked with Matt for days and days about a lot of this stuff. Like, they are literally intentionally telegraphing or teleporting specifically dark matter first through these portals before they go through other aspects of matter, because it's the easiest. The teleportation platforms in itself, it ties into the fiber optics. It's all over everywhere. Part of the 10% of that teleportation platform is your consciousness. They can teleport consciousness and memories through the internet. They have figured out quantum entanglement, manipulating spectrums of shadows. We showed a couple weeks ago that there's crafts that can put thoughts into your brains on a continental level from one craft, the Gen 6 through 10 crafts. They can put a thought into your head and make you think you're seeing these critters.
That's right. Yeah. See, we talked about this. None of that
it could
shit
go
matters.
Any direction, but I don't.
Larry, we've talked about that, but it's almost as if it doesn't matter. No, just like nobody's listening to that. They don't. They want to believe what they believe, but yet won't listen at all what you just said. The technology is there.
Cognitive dissonance.
We have got the technology, and it blows my mind that there, like what we say here, there should not be any missing kids. There should not be any missing anything. Our own government has a black budget project where they know what the smell of your fart is like. They can find you.
The Pentagon will explain that. The Pentagon can replay your entire lifetime's consciousness and thoughts, dreams, and any kind of thought you've ever had in an AI gateway platform to replay your whole life in an artificial purgatory, and they'll send you off to another dimension where you'll live a different life. Now, those who control the hive mind control the multiverse. It's basically an artificial God platform, is what I'm trying to say to you all. If you can control the census and you can control the glory of all of the cognitive static platforms, you can control someone's entire lifeline.
I agree
even
with you.
electrically, remotely. You have become a god, in a sense. So that's what the struggle is over. And by the time they're done with this shit and they keep fucking with everybody, nobody's going to know the difference. There's nanotechnology in the baby formula. You really think the next couple generations there are really going to be real people left? I don't think so.
Look, I want to go.
Unless something changes in the next year or two.
2045 initiative, 2030. You get the idea. I have told you all a long time ago that the next aspects of the new Great Depression is going to be unlike any other, and it will be between 2020 and 2050. By the time 2050 is over, if there even is a 2050, there will be nothing like us left, period.
Right.
If we don't solve this and resolve this, then we are the last of us, period.
You know what? Look.
That's it. Like,
I personally think if something doesn't change in the next 2 years, we're pretty much done.
There's things that's coming that just kind of has to just play it out. I'll tell you now, I got my hands on a switch, and I'm going to solve some problems if they don't erase me first. I guarantee you. I'm on a whole different game now. I used to be out to help people. I don't give a fuck now. I have focused on other things because I have been imprisoned on my property for a decade and a whole lot of other different stories, and I am here to fuck motherfuckers up now.
Nice.
That's it.
Look.
If you're a piece of shit, I'm going to eradicate your entire spectrum off of this dimension. By the time I'm done.
Look.
So it's easy. Don't be a piece of shit.
Look, I want to share before.
I like that.
Before we go, I've got to share this response, this police video response. Again, this was on Nicole Marie's page. She's got this footage, and I want to share this before it's gone. I want to save it. I specifically want to save this video, okay? But nevertheless, what you guys are about to see is the response to what we're talking about tonight. So just pay attention. I don't know if you guys are able to hear this or not, but hang tight. This is literally 2 minutes, 12 seconds. All right, fellas, don't go nowhere. Hang on. Okay?
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah. Smoke weed every day.
Esta es una llamada a todas las unidades de la ciudad de Miami.
Overwhelming response. Massive.
Esto es en Bayside ahora. Good day. 9:35 de la noche de hoy, 1 de enero, frente a Bayside. No sabemos qué está pasando. Bueno, para que sean testigos de cuando se produce una llamada a todas las unidades. Y las que vienen en camino.
You cannot tell me that was not one massive ass response. That response, is just, yeah. That was beyond what we seen at the insurrection, was it not? It was beyond what we seen at the insurrection. That was beyond what we seen at 9/11. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So what do you guys think? Your last thoughts before we go. What do you think? What the hell was it?
I don't know, but if there's anybody that can make a Jeepers Creepers, I could. If there's anybody who can create a being that stands 30 foot tall, doesn't have a shadow, I'd know how. If there was a way to implant a thought into somebody's idea to make them think they were seeing shit, I would know how. If I could get my hands on some satellite to skull technologies and play holography games, I would know how. So it could all be real. It could all be CGI just to deflect from the Epstein list. Dan, just my 2 cents.
Well, the only thing I don't feel that is because why isn't it on the mainstream news? Because if it was, that would be great to deflect from the Epstein list. But they purposely kept it off the mainstream news.
Who runs Mockingbird Media? It's the same families that runs all.
We know 3-letter agencies.
TV.
But they're again, if
no,
you're
it's the
trying
same families, it's the same people that's on the Epstein list. They're not going to put that on the
I
news.
know. but I'm saying, if that was your intent, why wouldn't you release more about it? Why wouldn't you clog up the mainstream news with it? That was my thought, because I thought the same thing. I still feel there's more to it that's real than is unreal. But I think they're also leveraging in their favor, like you said. It's going to be interesting, because I'm not saying I'm right. That's my speculation.
I
got 2 cents just like you, man.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I know it could be faked, too. I 100% know voice-to-skull technology and all that, and you're freaking 100% correct, and they're so good at it now, they almost don't need line of sight to get to.
Bro, I tell these guys all the time, I've got a couple of books over here. If you got a chance to go through my book collection, you would lose your mind. But I've got a book over here that explains the formulations of quantum holography and alternate realities. It's nearly 100 years old. It's a hardback book sitting over here on my bookshelf. That's 100 years ago.
No way.
Yeah, that's augmented realities being mapped with the Planck formulas nearly 100 years ago. So you can imagine what they're doing now.
Well, we had anti-gravity back in the 40s. So.
Yeah, you want to talk about anti-gravity stuff? I can get into that. I invented an air-powered car with a self-sufficient flux system that didn't have any pollution when I was 17 years old. I can go into the Searle effect generator, the Hutchinson effect generators. I can do that for hours.
And they suppress all of that.
Yeah.
Another topic,
who runs the United States Patent and Trademark Administration? That's another thing I'd like to know. Who runs the United States Patent Administration that's been suppressing people like me? So you can't have
the
these
same
free
people that help the Smithsonian Institute.
I got mine.
Research.
I think the Department of Defense runs it, to be honest with you. I think they've got the first dibs on everything that comes through there. I really do.
I think its agencies well above that.
We were talking.
Absolutely.
I think DARPA's got their hands in it. I think that the Department of Defense has got their. Department of Defense is the Pentagon. I mean, but I mean, I'm saying it is literally the top of. Yeah, you're talking compartmentalized programs. Larry, you were bro. You were in the same. You were in the same unit, right? Military with Percy. Let's go back to thinking about that. You guys never met. You were in the same.
We were recruited the same place.
Yeah. All right, and the left hand never knew what the right hand was doing, did it?
I wouldn't know if I ever crossed his path. Everybody's green, and we're running like a machine.
Compartmentalized, bro. That is the issue. Is we're creating massive.
Stay in your lane.
I get it. Okay, I get it. But the problem is whenever we're
compartmentalized and on a need-to-know basis on top of that.
Nicole said Department of Energy. That's like the what the hell is it? Chemtrails. No one wants to fucking believe in chemtrails.
Al Gore can kiss my ass too.
Right?
Hey man, you know the oceans are rising. We're all going to be underwater in another 10 years. Ain't that what he said in 1980?
In 1980.
It's pretty amazing how the water levels never changed at the Statue of Liberty in what 200-300 years.
All right, fellas, look, I'm going to wrap it up at 2 hours, 2 hours and 5 some minutes, right? 2 hours and 8 minutes. So come on.
I'll go ahead.
Yours is quick. I know yours is quick. What is it? Say it. Go ahead and say it. Say it.
Me?
Yeah, you. Go ahead and say something positive.
Every day. You guys keep searching. Keep doing your thing. Question everything. Smoke weed every day. Adios. Bye, Felicia.
All right, man. Bounce, so I don't have to blow you out of here with a laser. In fact, I'll be on your ass with a laser anyway. Ready? Here comes the laser.
Here's my 2 cents.
Get. All right.
Stay positive, keep your vibration high, and your weed dry.
Ah, nice. So you want to go out here with a boom or a laser on your ass, Danny? You pick the weapon. Weapon of choice. Which one?
Oh, I haven't heard the laser.
You want to hear the laser? Are you not able to hear it? Hang on a second. There we go.
I'm listening.
Hang on. Damn it. Share my audio. Share the audio with it. Hang on. Because Larry wasn't able to hear it either. Share audio. There we go. Share. All right. Ready? I'm going to fart. All right. Now ready? Here we go. All right, man. Ladies and gentlemen, it was an absolutely... I had fun tonight. I did. You guys, you said great show. Thank you guys. You know, again, it's your guys' platform. I cannot, for those of you that have decided to subscribe to the broadcast, I ultimately can tell you I appreciate you because there has been a great response. I absolutely need your guys' help. Okay, the bills here, I'm telling you right now, $240, $260 a month to run this broadcast. Okay, on top of that, I've got a really good friend that's in need of some help. You guys know who I'm talking about, Mr. Richard Roller. He is in a one hell of a pinch, and I would love nothing more than to be able to share something with him. I mean, but I've got to take care of this first. This has got to come first, okay? So please, if you've enjoyed this broadcast, you've enjoyed this podcast, where you are at in the world, matrixminds.us. If you happen to miss a live because of it being censored, we run an uncensored broadcast, matrixminds.live, L-I-V-E, matrixminds.live. You damn near got to be through the Department of Defense to shut that one down. I'm going to tell you that right now. Reason why, well, one of our good brainiacs runs that server, and I'm grateful for him. I truly am. So again, if you can subscribe to the broadcast, we would greatly appreciate it. On top of that, I want you to know, I indeed want you to know, that after the broadcast is over tonight, we'll probably have, for the subscribers, an insider post show. So if you want to check that out, smash the subscribe button, and God only knows what we're gonna get into on that one. No idea. You guys might see me doing some digging, might see me playing the bass. Who the hell knows? Drinking a beer, just sitting, chicking with everybody. After hours, right here on the Matrix Minds. You guys, we'll catch you here on Wednesday night, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 9 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock West Coast. They hate our ass time. With that being said, Brainiac, take care of yourselves as well as one another. Peace out. We're out of here.
Let's do this. The Matrix Minds. One of the most controversial, conspiratorial shows on the web. Buckle up, everybody. Let's go. Paranormal, huh? Conspiracy, huh? Ufology, hidden Egyptology, and anything and everything we can get our hands on. Let's go.
Hey everybody, Austin here with Colorado Custom Game Calls. Are you looking for a game call for your upcoming season? Are you looking for something unique? Are you looking for a gift for the hunter in your life? Well, look no further. We got you covered. At Colorado Custom Game Calls, you get to put your own twist on these calls. Whether it's waterfowl hunting, big game hunting, predator, or turkey, we got you covered. So be sure to hit us up on our Facebook and Instagram or on the web at ColoradoCustomGameCalls.com.
What is up, all my beautiful and gorgeous souls? I am Michelle Espinosa, otherwise known as the Shaman, through the Matrix Mind Media. So tell me, How many times have you wished that you had that special power of prediction? You know, to know what was going to happen before it actually happened and took place. To have some power and control over that situation before things came flying at you out of left field. The thing is, you actually can have that power. You can be aware of what's coming. Tune in to Astrology TV with me for Breaking the Cage. Every Sunday evening at 10 p.m. Eastern on the Matrix Mind Media. And I will go through the astrology and help put you on the right course and get you back in control of your own life. Love you guys.
This CBD fluid is a whole flower fluid extracted from the cannabis flower. We don't use any heat, butane, or chemicals when we extract, so we get all of the components of the plant. All the CBD, CBG, CBA, all the terpenes, all the flavonoids. This allows our body to absorb at 60 to 90% rather than the average of 6 to 10% absorption you would get with a CBD oil. Because our bodies are made up of mostly water and this is a fluid, it's highly absorbable so that you're getting 500% more nutraceuticals per dose. We also have this available in our CBD spray as well as a muscle rub with all kinds of botanicals. You're going to absolutely love it.
Check it out, Brainiacs. MatrixMinds.live/CBD. The CBD I use. Feel free again. Feel alive again. And now back to the show.